I regret bringing my kids to the UK. These are the things I wish someone had told me before I came here. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're seeing me for the first time, hello, my name is Furo. And please, if you have not subscribed, I urge you to subscribe at this point. Click the notification button and give this video a like. Please, you want to click the notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video, especially if you're planning on coming to the UK. All my newbies, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Thank you for your comment. I really appreciate you. I am so excited to have you here. So let's talk about childcare in the UK. These things I wish someone had told me. Like, I wish I had watched this video about childcare. I didn't watch no videos like this. I didn't do much research. I was just leaning on my own understanding and my own thinking and my own judgment. So a lot of you have asked me about childcare and how I manage with my 3 kids while living here in the UK, and that question keep reoccurring. Although in between my videos I always talk about childcare in videos every time I post a video, but I've not done a specific video dedicated to this topic. But this topic keep reoccurring in my comment section, so I thought I'd do a dedicated video just for childcare for you guys to know and understand my experience and how I manage with my 3 kids here in the UK. So when it comes to childcare and living here in the UK, is one thing that is very challenging. I'm not going to come here and tell you that it's not challenging. It's challenging. It's really difficult, childcare in the UK, because of their laws, which states that you cannot leave your children that are less than 14-15 years at home. And even if they are 15 years, you decide to leave them at home alone or by themselves, you must not leave a minor with them. So I was reading through the UK laws. It says that you can leave your child that's 15 years at home, but you can't leave a younger child with them, and you can't leave them overnight. So it's really difficult, like, with that kind of rule and leaving children at home. You can't leave them like that. And even if they don't make that kind of rule, it's kind of difficult to leave your kids like that without supervision, because these kids can do and undo. So because of this rule, childcare is really difficult. Back home is also difficult, but somehow you'll be able to find somebody that will help you, depend on the kind of family or where you're from. Like for me, most of the people from my family are busy people, and I have to deal with my children all by myself. I know for the longest time I dealt with maid issue. Sometimes maid just get up and leave, and you have to get stuck with your children. So it's challenging. It's everywhere. Back home is there, here is also here, but just that is more difficult here because it's easier to find a maid back home than here. And I struggled with that, with maid issue for a while, until God blessed me with a particular girl who has been living with me for years and is still with me till today, and was with me till my children grow. And you would have seen her a couple of times in my videos. I do not put her in my videos because she's very shy, camera shy, and she doesn't really like showing on my video. But once in a while, if you look my market vlog videos and all this kind of video, you would have seen her once in a while. So the struggle is everywhere, but the UK is really difficult. So we're not coming to talk about Nigeria. Let's concentrate on how I manage how you too can manage childcare here in the UK. If I tell you childcare is easy here, it's not easy. For me, I wish someone had told me don't come with your kids. I wish someone had told me don't come with your kids, which is not an option for me, because even back home I do not have like people to help me take care of my kids, being that my mom, who is supposed to be in that position to take care of my kids, is late. I lost my mom when I was 14, 15, I guess. So I do not have like mom to help me with that. And my mother-in-law is a working class, so she doesn't have time to babysit all the time for me. So I'm left with myself, my husband, and babysitter or our nanny to help us, achieve our dreams. So I do not have that time option to leave my children for too long in Nigeria. And although their dad was there in Nigeria, but I couldn't just leave them alone with their dad, because I thought I was going to do a better job than their dad will do. So I had it in mind that once it feels like I'm free, I'm going to bring them. I wish I had waited a little more before I bring them. Probably the end of my master's or something, but somehow I had to bring them because it was becoming expensive, paying for their fees and also paying for my stuff here. It was also becoming expensive, so I had to bring them here so that I'll know that okay, fees is off our budget. All we need to do is concentrate on what we are paying here. So when I brought my kids to the UK, that was when I started realizing that childcare is not easy. Okay, so first of all, the kids started school. When they started school, because before they came I was working now very well. Anyhow, what time I want to work, I'll work. But when they came, getting a house, we got a house. I think before they came I'd gotten a house, and then they started school, and that was where the journey of childcare began. Knowing that my husband doesn't stay here with us, I couldn't now go to work as I would. You go. I got this friend who also had problem with childcare just like me, so we were exchanging. She was helping me hold my case, so she was working in the morning, and she'll hold my case, and then me, I work at night, she will hold my case. But after a while, her husband joined her and it wasn't the same again. Okay, so most times when people hold you in high esteem is when you're of value to them. So once you're not valuable to them anymore, they just kind of look for a way to discard you or something. So the feeling, she was still helping me, but the feelings wasn't the same anymore, since now I'm not helping her with anything, and her husband and her were now rationing the going to work. So I was left alone with my kids and myself. I stopped going to work most of the time, except I have a visitor in my house. So my husband comes, that's when I'll go to work. But once he's out, everybody's out, I will not go to work. I'll just stay at home, do school runs, maybe do videos, do assignments, do whatever I want to do. Just stay at home. And then if I have really important thing to go do, I pay for school for my kids. So I pay for school, after school club and before school club for my kids, for them to attend, being that they are of age to attend the after school club. And then my older kids, she just comes back home by herself, or I pick her. Most of the times I pick her because I'm very clingy. Okay, I always go to her school to pick her back because she doesn't have any after school and she can walk home. So for the times where I go out, I just let her walk home, open the door. So by the time she'll get into the house, I would have already been in the house. So that was just how I was managing with the kids. So if your kids are younger, there's a lot of options. Just for you, first of all, to make up your mind that it's not going to be easy. If you're that kind of mom, you want to grab all the money, it's not going to be easy at all. So just make up your mind that there are times where you'll be broke. Okay, it will be like you have option of making a lot of money, but you can't make that money because of children. Okay, I've lost like 2 jobs that are going to offer me COS just because I do not have somebody to mind my children for me, and I can't just move to a new city with kids. So, but I don't want to discourage you. First of all, you have to organize your mindset. Okay, for me, I've trained myself and my mindset the way that works for me. So I take life one step at a time. I don't feel like anything is too early or too fast or too quick or too late to get. So I might have lose a COS job today. I feel like if God brought this one, God can bring another one for me. If I'm sacrificing staying at home to mind my kids, God will reward me. Somehow I will get a reward for what I'm doing. So I try to just train my mind in a way that any situation I find myself, I really don't get too depressed about it, and I'm able to just carry through. That's how I have trained my mind. But if you're coming here, first of all, you have to train your mind. You have to know that you get disappointment. You get, especially when you're coming with kids. If you're coming here with kids, first of all, you have to understand that you get disappointment. You get times where you'll be stuck in the house with your children, nobody to help you. Yeah, even if you're coming with your spouse, times like that will come. So just know it and be at peace. Okay, so if you're coming here with your children, there are options you can use to make your life easier and your life better. First of all is to come with your spouse. Okay, come with your husband, come with your husband, because I know the people that have been asking me these questions are women. So come with your husband, because when you come with your husband, you people will know how to, you know, ration your time so that you can work when he's off and he can work when you are off, and you will be able to mind your kid. But know that you might not be able to work as much as he will work, because probably if he's a professional person that will probably get a professional job, you know, he's going to spend more hours at work. So it will still fall down on you to get the lesser hour to work. That's one. Take your number two is taking your children to nursery. So depending on the age of your children, they have a nursery school where your children can spend 15 hours a week. So you can portion the 15 hours a week and use it to work. So if you need them to spend more time there, then you have to pay for it, which in my so at this point, if this video is all over the place, just know that I was losing my thoughts because my phone was doing the most right now. My camera is bad and I've been using my phone for a while now. Still planning on getting another camera, but I'm just confused. I don't know the one to get anymore. And you know what is spoil here to fix her now? Whoa. Until I see someone that will take my camera to Nigeria to fix, I have to buy another camera. Anyway, guys, so what I was saying before my phone interrupted is there's a lot of options for you to use. So I said the first time that first you should come with your husband and you guys can help each other. Okay, the next one is to put your child in nursery. Okay, so here they give 15 hours free nursery every week, where you can carry your child that is 3 years and in between, before 5, to go put there. And if you want them to stay longer than 15 hours, then you have to pay for the remaining hours. The amount I do not know, because I don't have any child that is within that age range. Probably if you look for YouTubers that have those kids, you'll be able to get that information. I couldn't find anyone to ask as of the time where I was doing this video, because most people have their husbands by their side, so they really don't use that service. Okay, then the next option is to use after school services. Okay, so if your children are between 5 and primary school to primary 6 level, so children here start school grade 1 from 5 years, so they have nursery where they start from 3, but the proper primary school they start from 5 years. So if your children are between that 5 years to above, they can go to primary school and go to school from 8:45. For my kids, they go to school from 8:45 in the morning to 3:10, and my son closes by 3:15. So my son is in primary 4, so he closes by 3:15, and my daughter is in year 1 and she closes at 3:10. So sometimes if I have a lot of things to do outside within the day, I have to pay extra. I think £5 for them for that evening. So both of them are £10 something, so I have to pay £10, and I have to also pay for their lunch, which is £2.50. So by the time I pay for 2 of them, I'm spending like £17 to £20 for just the evening for them. And then I can go, you know, run my errands till 5:45. So I have to pick them latest 5:45. That money is over. If I come later than that, that's going to be a struggle. So I have to get to their school at 5:45. And also, if you have like something you want to do early morning, you can drop them in school at 7:45, which you have to still pay for it, around £5 something. If you have more than 1 kid, that's a lot of money. That's like £5 multiplied by 3. Okay, so for me that have 2 kids in primary school, pay like £11 for them in the morning and £11 for them in the evening, then including food if I do not pack snack for them, which is £2.50, and which is £2.50 for food. So my other child that's in grade 1 don't pay for food. It's totally free for her age. So lunch for school is free, so I don't have to pay for her lunch, but my son doesn't get free lunch, so I have to pay for his lunch. So for any day I decide to let them spend morning and evening in school, so I have to pay a total of £5.50 for their morning and £5.50, which is £20 something for their after school program. And then for my son, I have to pay £5 for his morning and afternoon lunch. So that's almost £25 just a day to keep your children. So you have to figure it out. Then another way you can also keep your children is to get nanny services. Okay, there are people probably in your church or somewhere, Nigerians, that you can beg to help you with small money, maybe stay at home moms who just want to make extra money. They don't mind like too much money. They can help you hold your kids, but it's rare. It's really rare. Since I came here, apart from like people I know one-on-one, I've never seen anybody like that I'll pay to help me watch my children, because here in the UK they don't live communal living. So I don't know about where you live, but where I live is house everywhere. So it's not like this same community, except you're lucky to live in an apartment. Like the last apartment where I was living before I moved here, there's a lot of Nigerians in that estate, so you can easily make friends and they can help you watch your kids while you help them watch their kids. So you can also do that, or you can just work in between when your kids have gone to school and when they are back. So people do that kind of work, but me, I've not been able to find that kind of job, so I do not work that kind of work. So I just stay at home and do my business. Okay, so what kind of business do I just have here? I do TikTok. In case you don't know, please follow me on my TikTok. It's Furo Douglas, and I have a store in my TikTok where you can buy this kind of microphone as you're seeing it here. You can buy it from my store on TikTok. You can buy tripod, all the things you need for your TikTok. You can buy blenders. I have a lot of things on my TikTok shop, which also I'm going to open one for Instagram very soon. So please, you see what I'm going through, please, if you want to support me, just go to my TikTok shop and order something. If you're a content creator, you can order mic, you can order tripod in my TikTok shop, you can order blender if you're not a content creator. So there's a lot of things and they are cheap. Like there's a tripod that I decided to get a sample. I don't have it here. I would have shown you guys. It's downstairs. It's like £17 for tripod, for good quality tripod. So you want to run to my TikTok store right now and go and order yours right now, just to support your girl. So it's really not easy to raise kids here. It's really not easy. So for me, if you ask me to advise myself before I came here, I would have said leave your kids at home. Let the principal applicant come first. Okay, if your husband is the person that's going to school, let your husband come first. Your husband need a run, no. Your husband need a run. He go still come back to you. Some of you say, no, I cannot let my husband to travel. Now you know, but your husband is not ready. He will still come back to you. But let him come first and, you know, relax. Because me, I'm telling you, if I didn't come first to finish my schoolwork and just do everything, I go fail. If I come from the beginning with my children, I go fail, because I can't. I don't know how I would have done it. Even right now as I'm talking to you, I'm a bit scared because I couldn't get a job for COS, okay, and I've not gotten another one till now, and my visa is almost running out, and I'm contemplating, should I apply for this post-study or I should just go back home? Because if I apply for this post-study and the post-study runs out and I don't have a COS job, I'm not sure I go to school again with these children. I cannot go to school again with these children. So if I'm even applying for post-study, which is a lot of money for me right now, it's a lot of money for me to apply for 5 of us. If you apply for post-study, you know what it is. It's a lot of money. And I'm just praying that, oh God, when I apply for post-study, please let me be able to get a serious job and the one I can do, so that I'll be able to stay back. But if I cannot, I will go back home. And instead of wasting my money to apply for post-study and end up not getting a serious job, God, please give me that mind. Let me pack my bag now and go back home. Because I will not be able to go to school again. I will not be able, although I would have loved to do a PhD, but I don't know how I'm going to cope with kids and school. It's going to be really, really draining and difficult for me. So it's not easy. So if you have your spouse, please come. Me, I didn't call my husband because my husband is in Nigeria. He works in Nigeria and he doesn't want to come here to live. If you have your mom, you're lucky. You can apply for visiting visa for her to come and stay with you maybe for 5 months, go back, come back again. That's if UK immigration is not going to frown at it. Okay, she can come stay with you for 5 months, go back, come back again. If you don't have a mom like me, you can, you know, ask your mother-in-law if you guys are in good terms. For me and my mother-in-law were in a very good term, but she's a working class and she's retiring soon, which I'm very, very happy for. So now she can help me with my case, because she don't even get choice, because by force, except I don't have money to like pay her flight or anything. But if I have money to pay her flight, I beg, come and watch your grandchildren, let me go and find my own future. Okay, so it's by force. So you can also do that, but just know at the back of your mind that it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes you just feel like, is this what you came to this world to do? Especially when you really need money for something and you are seeing job where you can work to buy that thing, but you can't go out of your house because you have children. It's going to really be difficult for you. So please just have that at the back of your mind. That's not going to be easy. And if you're coming here with just yourself and the kids, make sure that your husband is staying back home, is able to support financially, because if he's not able to support financially, you know, go fit all this thing while they ramble now. It's because my husband is supporting financially. That's why it's kind of a bit easier for me. Because if you have a spouse that his financial capacity is not strong enough to support you guys financially, and you come here with your kids hoping to work and pay your fees, hoping to work and pay your rent, and also take care of children, it's not going to be easy. The only way where it's going to be easy, probably your kids have grown, they're of that age where you can leave them and move out or go out. So all of them are 16 or all of them are 17. So that way you can actually leave them and go where you're going to. That's going to be easy. But when you still have young kids like mine and your spouse is not supporting financially, it's not going to be easy. So you have to think about all these things before you make that decision of coming with your kids. Just think about it properly. But if you ask me, I'll ask you to leave your kids for a while, maybe a year after you finish your masters, or in between your masters, you bring them when you have settled and you have understand the system very well. Not carrying kids and coming and you're finding road and you're struggling and stressing out the kids. It's not going to be easy. Okay, so please, if you have any questions that I've forgotten in this video, please leave them in the comment section. And also please come support me on my TikTok. Please also shop in my TikTok shop. Okay, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video to a friend. Until I see you in another video, I love you. I appreciate you for stopping by. Bye bye.